business. Come on. Hi, will you guys buy this apple for $10,000?
No.
Now, although this business said no, businesses are usually the highest paying customers. And that's where I come in with an SMMA. Can you ask what an SMMA is?
What is a SMMA?
Good question, man.
SMMA, or a social media marketing agency, is a business model that makes money by providing social media services to businesses. My plan is to script write for YouTube videos as my social media service and target YouTube channels as my customers. And since my customers are rich YouTubers rather than everyday consumers, I can charge up the ass.
Can I charge you up the ass?
You can charge me up the ass.
And let's say I charge a whole $1,000 for scripting just one video, I can hire a cheap foreign script writer for around $100 to do all the work and keep the $900 in profit.
So that's why I'll be trying an SMMA for the next 30 days. So that theoretically, by the end of day 30,
I'll be rich. But if only I knew, it wouldn't be that easy. Because during the 30 days, I would see both the bad sides of YouTubers. For that service, I would be at $3,000 per month. But also the good sides. You could get all of them to 2 million.
Like 40 grand.
Holy shit, that's a car. But anyway, starting day one, I sent hella emails, IGDMs to different YouTubers about my service, which earlier I was talking about how it's like script write for YouTube videos, but more specifically, my plan was just to edit the already pre-made scripts that the YouTubers would have to improve the video's retention. Just editing the scripts, it'll be like a lot less work for me. But anyway, man, a whole week had passed.
And I'd sent like hundreds of different messages, but none of the YouTubers wanted to get on call. Until day 12, where
right now there seems to be some sort of success.
Let me show you guys.
So I've been in contact with this guy. He has like around 300K subs on YouTube.
and he said that he's down for a call at 3 to 4 tomorrow. Okay, this has been a long time coming, boys. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to close the client. All right, see ya.
Now, the reason I want to make money is because I'm a high school senior right now.
And I'm about to graduate, so my parents really want me to go to college, but the thing is,
I don't really want to go. But here's the thing. In Thailand, the cost of living to live like a nice ass life is like $2,000 a month.
so that's why for these next 30 days, I'm trying to make $3,000 a month. So that's $1,000 for the flight and then $2,000 for living expenses. So I could get the hell out of here and not go to college.
And he said that he's down for a call at 3 to 4 tomorrow.
Hey, man, what's up?
So we started off well. We chatted about where we're from, and then I began to put my game plan into play.
Which was to teach him YouTube retention tactics so that I could prove that I'd be a good script editor.
But bro, I think I went a little bit too far explaining because
How do you do that? How do you do that? I don't want you to teach me, just show me.
bro, at this point, bro, I'd be sort of balls, bro. I didn't have like a freaking system set up because this was my first call. Like, what am I supposed to do, bro? So instead, I was like, yo, okay, let me divert the conversation a little bit. And
In order to give you the answers for that, I need to understand how you're running your YouTube.
I have 2 video editors and
we were chilling. He kept going on with it. He was talking about how he had
one guy.
who was scripting for him at that point. But the thing was,
How much do you pay that guy to write the full scripts currently?
$40. He lives in Brazil, so the currency to him is a lot of money.
so I'm like, I cannot charge this guy $3,000 a month for just re-editing if his expectations are full scripts for $40. Like, what the hell am I about to charge him up the ass, bro? But I asked.
So my thought was he would write the full script out, and then what I would do is I would readjust it for retention.
He seemed hesitant at first, but then I showed him my retention graphs, like proving what I could do. And
I would have to say that this is
Really good.
basically my graphs are flat, meaning that my audience watches throughout the entirety of the video without clicking off.
And flat graphs, they get you more views.
But he showed me his graphs and ho ho ho.
That's what it looks like.
Oh my god, that's bad.
Yeah.
But there was one pretty flat graph that he had, and
Okay, but that one had a flat one, and that's why it got so many views. You get all of them to 2 million.
Like 40 grand.
Holy shit, that's a car. Holy shit.
so I made the argument that if I'm able to help him with my graph flattening abilities, then I'll be able to get a lot of his videos down to that flat sort of graph, which led him to ask,
Do you want to do a trial job with me?
How much would you be willing to pay me?
I don't know. How much do you want to get paid?
The retainer that I had in mind, I was thinking of doing a $3,000 retainer at 10 videos a month.
I'll pay you 200 for the first one until I see what you can do.
so let's go, baby. We got the deal.
Over the next few days, I sent him some follow-up messages, but by day 17,
I think I bugged him a bit too much because he hit me with this.
Bro, I've been hospitalized for 3 days, bro. Personally, the reason we're not gonna work together is because I don't like people pushing me.
So yeah, man, yeah, the guy flaked. And this was when I was reminded of what Imam Ghazi said. He's a big SMMA YouTuber.
Get the client to pay there and then.
So on the next call, I swore, dude, to make sure to close on call. But the thing was, I kept
Sending emails and IGDMs.
but the next call wasn't coming until day 20, where by some luck from God, how did even freaking respond to my shit?
Oh, yes. So basically a pretty big dropshipping YouTuber with around 60K sub commented on my dropshipping video.
So after I saw the comment, I DM'd him asking if he needed any YouTube help. And his first response was,
Sure, I'd love the help. I'm assuming you're a consultant. How much do you charge?
I wasn't even expecting to sell him on my rescripting service, but I'm like, if you money ready, like, I'm down, you know what I'm saying? So I told him I'll tell him how much I charge on the call. But he asked,
Send me the audience retention graphs of your dropshipping video. Now!
I didn't think anything of it then, so I just sent it. But later,
but anyway, after I sent him the retention graph, he agreed to a call, and 2 days later,
yo, what's good, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
At first, things were going pretty well, but when I talked about my personal goals,
for me, all I need to make is like around 2 grand a month. And then, you know what digital nomading is? Yeah, dude, because I could go to Thailand. There, you could live for like 2 grand a month.
yeah, he was like, what the f, bro? Because after he talked about how much he made,
And we'll just say it was also $2,000 a month, but just add another zero at the end of the 2,000. Anyway, then our conversation moved to exactly what his problem was.
Right now, I feel like I don't know what's going on, dude. That's why I was looking for a consultant, someone to blame if things don't work.
Yeah. Basically, he told me that his retention was solid, but he still wasn't getting views. So I used my old strategy of teaching YouTube retention tactics. But after I taught for a while, I turned the conversation to selling the service.
Here's what I would want to provide for you.
And I told him I could get him more views by providing my rescripting service.
And for that service, I would be at $3,000 per month.
That's just completely out of my budget, really. The knowledge that your goals and dreams are to make $2,000 a month and move to Thailand, and then the idea that I would just give you $3,000 a month, like, no.
and then he began to refer to how he originally found me.
I'll be honest with you. So after that video, I'm like, okay, this guy's ABD. It's got to be like 85%. And then I DM you and I ask him like, hey, by the way, what was the ABD for that video? And like, it's not 80%, it's not 70%, it's a 32% ABD.
He was right. My graph is flat, which is good, but my overall AVD, or average view duration, is still bad because so many people leave at the beginning of the video.
Honestly, like on my end, the trust with the agency, the fundamental thing that gets you the sales, the trust. And it's like, I don't see it anymore. Like, respectfully.
Yeah, that was tough. But we still continue with our conversation until he actually presented the deal that he wanted.
How much can I just pay for you to sit in front of a camera and then just tell me everything that you know?
He's referring to when I was teaching YouTube retention tactics.
Just keep going for 3 hours. Like, that's what I'm definitely willing to pay for.
So we agreed on a deal where I would make a 3-hour-long video explaining all the YouTube retention tactics that I knew of. And for the pricing,
Okay, what about this? I'll just throw it out there. 1,500.
But my one condition was that he's gonna have to pay now, bro.
Get the client to pay there and then.
Is that a deal you would take?
Dude, it's like, yes, but like, you know, you want me to close on the call right now. It's 12:30. I'm a man of my word. I will pay you the $1,500. I'm just not doing it right now.
Could we do a contract then, at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Awesome. I appreciate you, man.
So right now it is Friday. The dude was supposed to pay yesterday. I hope something works out, but if not, then I guess we just call this one a failure.
So it's like day 67. And before I tell you how much money I made, let me tell you what happened since day 24. Just apple slices though. Appreciate you, man. So basically on day 24, I stopped the 30-day time limit to kind of reflect. So from day 24 to roughly like day 40-ish, I was thinking. And it made me realize like how badly I went about this challenge. Because from the beginning, I was like,
just editing the scripts, it would be like a lot less work for me.
from the start, I was trying to just go the easy lane by selling a service that barely takes any work, like just script editing. And obviously the YouTubers aren't gonna see the value in that. And that's why they all flaked on me. So after reflecting, around day 40 was roughly when I realized that I have to provide a service like fully scripting, where although it's a lot harder work, the YouTubers will actually hire me. Now, I didn't tell you guys this, but back around day 7, my YouTuber friend Lyndon said on a call,
I would love for someone to do my scripts.
basically he was inferring that he wanted me to do his scripts, but back then my ego was too high. So I was like, nah bro, I'm not freaking doing the whole scripts bro, I only script edit. But after day 40, when I realized that I needed to lower my ego, I DM'd him again, asking if he still needed a script writer, and he said,
So I'm happy to pay you like $250 for this first script.
so yeah, I'm now on a 4 scripts for $1,000 a month retainer with him. It's not the climactic $3,000 I was hoping for, but the only reason I was able to get this client was because I went through this entire journey, realizing that I have to write full scripts, realizing that I have to be willing to do the hard work. Oh yeah, and I did 2 scripts so far for Lyndon, so with that $500 plus some other cash I saved up before,